Man, it is great to see you, because it seems like when I see you, I know the weather is good, because the last interview we did, the weather was fantastic.
I remember. Because we had, you took that Polaroid picture and it was like picture perfect setting. I remember that. That was about like a year and a half ago or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. No, it was beautiful.
And then here I am, I'm running through Canadian Music Week over at Sheridan, Toronto, and there you are with your team, big booth. There are pictures of you plastered all over the place. It's like, you know what? Canadian Music Week 2019, that's your Canadian Music Week, man. Your team knows what they're doing.
I know, I mean, obviously, like, I've got the EP out, but I could not be more thankful for my team and my manager, Never Paul, who's kind of instilled this work ethic in me. Yeah, like, I'm just thankful to be here, and like you said, just making the impact that I am. I've already done more than I could have expected at Music Week, so
I love it, man. I love it. Of course, we're here at the Strut Social, Strut Entertainment, part of the Canadian Music Week party time. You know, what is it about you? What's the drive for you, man? I mean, you're a young man, very talented. Not a lot of people can go on the pace that you're on. What keeps you going? What's the drive?
So for me, it's really about wanting to wake up happy with myself, because I'm in school for finance, you know, and I like it, but I used to play in a country band and I used to tour, and that love of music is just playing shows live and connecting with fans. That's when I realized that's what I want to do, and when I write music and I make music, that's really the driving force behind all of it. It's just to really create a connection with the listener, you know? And aside from that, I just love the kind of the moment when you're making something and you're like, wow, this could really be something really cool.
It's not just that too, your videos are really cool, man. Who do you work with these? Because it's almost like an old-time feeling where it's like, you know what? Because a lot of people now, they just kind of throw stuff out, but you guys really think about how the video complements the music.
Yeah, so I mean, it goes back to storyboards, concepts, and all this stuff, but we've worked with a couple of videographers just in the past, Emmanuel Kofi, Sorel Sways, Maxime Perron, and for us, it's really about just making sure the message of the song, it might not have to be the exact message, but a paraphrase of kind of what we think it's about, especially with the older covers and then our singles that we've released. But it's really about just connecting with what we want to tell, or maybe our version of this song, and maybe people watch and go, wow, that's cool, you know.
Absolutely.
You know?
Now you kind of mentioned there's an EP out. What's going on? What's the EP called?
So the EP is called Imperfect. So the whole vibe is that if you look at the artwork, it's imperfect, but there's a line between the M and the P. And really what that's about is your imperfections make you unique, and that's actually what makes you perfect. So all the things that make you imperfect, right, all your influences, your message you want to spread to the world, that's you, right? And no one else can be you, so.
It's kind of interesting that you would put something like that out now, especially because the way social media is, because social media seems to somehow, for some people, define who they are.
Yeah, that's what it is, right? And that's the thing, everyone nowadays wants to be perfect, but especially just now being on social media with some of the biggest stars, some of them are just so relatable, and they've kind of opened up the curtain, right? They've pulled it back, and I think a lot of people just like seeing people for who they are, right?
What's the latest single and what's it about?
So it's called Would You Do It, and it's about a...
Whoa. What's it called again?
Would You Do It.
You know that could mean a lot of different things, right? You realize that?
I know, there's so many on top, which is why I should really tell them what it's about before people...
Please!
Man, what kind of artist?
Because you don't want, dad going, daughter, what do you listen? Get that, yeah. Exactly.
So it's basically telling the story of this guy who's with a girl, and things are going fine, and then she kind of gets cold, distant, and he's trying to ask her what's up, and one day she just comes, ends it, and so the guy kind of looks in her eyes, and he's trying to feel her out and see, wait, did you do something? Would you do that to me? Like, would you cheat on me? So it's kind of that whole idea of this guy finding out this girl's cheating on him.
It's from the heart on this.
Yeah, totally.
You know what? And I can guarantee you there are a lot of people, guys or girls, can relate to something like this.
Totally.
What's going on throughout 2019? Any shows coming up?
So right now it's just promoting that EP Imperfect, which you can get on all platforms. And really at Music Week, we're just trying to make some connections, book some shows. Right now, I think we're going to be doing a radio tour shortly afterwards in June, July. And that's going to be for promo for Would You Do It, the single that just came out. But yeah.
Okay, Okay, so where do we find you, man? Throughout social media, so we know where and when and all the other fun stuff that you're up to.
Yeah, so basically you can find me on @AndrewWaines on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. So it's Andrew, no space, Waines, Waines. But yeah, I'm on Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere that you could search, I'm there.
I love it, man. Look, congratulations on all the success. And by the way, thank you. I have my Imperfect t-shirt. Thank you so much for that, too.
Can I give you a drop card or no?
Yeah, I got the drop card, too. So thank you so much for that. And let's talk again more, man, when more stuff is coming out. Because, my friend, you are definitely on the rise, and you are representing Canadian music today. Congrats.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.